Well, hopefully it's spinning. Sometimes I don't know if that is working or waiting.
Now you are live.
Yes, but let me get my phone out here because sometimes I can't see any comments, remember?
You just gotta hit that refresh button.
But I don't think so.
Well, you have to keep refreshing.
I know, but even the first one. We're going to do a little Q&A tonight, so just hold tight here with us.
I have questions. She has answers.
I always have the answers, right, girls? And boys. There's a few boys in our group. Okay. Let me just open that up. If you're live, say hi. Hi, Kristen. How are you? How's your foot? All right. So we are going to do a little question and answer tonight. I have no idea the question that Jalen's going to ask, but he is going to ask me some questions about the Mary Kay career. And because we like to share it. Tuesday nights, I try to come on live every night, every Tuesday at 7:30, and share something about the Mary Kay opportunity and how it's blessed my life and all the things. And it's June, and so that's a really, 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 really big deal for our unit this month. We are trying to finish our car this month, and so you're going to be hearing a lot of the Mary Kay girls all month long, and we just thank you so much for being part of our journey as we go along. So let's go ahead and get started here, Jay, because I know that everybody's super excited to hear the answers.
Okay. Here we go. Let's get going on these questions here. Make sure I stay on camera.
Well, I know, because it's like so opposite.
It's
Hi,
reversed.
Kathy.
It's reversed. It's confusing. It gets me every time. But okay.
So here, introduce yourself. Why don't you say who you are?
Come on now, the people know who I am.
Not everybody knows.
I'm Jalen. I'm Amber's boyfriend. I'm the Mary Kay sales guy, okay? We're going to come in and do this. But I'm Jalen. Nice to meet everyone. If you don't know me, now you do. Remember the face, remember the hair, and make sure you do your skincare. All right, let's go. So how did you first get involved with Mary Kay?
Well, Jay, let me just share with you. I started Mary Kay 14 years ago. I was actually pregnant with Josie.
Okay.
And so she's 14, and that's how I remember that my years on that. And when I first started, I was using Dove soap, and Mary Kay was not something that I would have ever done ever in my entire life. But my aunt is a Mary Kay sales director, so I knew a little bit about Mary Kay. I knew it worked. I didn't have questions in that, but I actually went over to her house and I wanted a discount because I was buying a friend some Mary Kay brushes, and she's like, "You can't have my discount. You're gonna sign up." And I was like, "Are you kidding me? Sure, I'll sign up." And I did, and I didn't look back.
So then that kind of takes me into my next question. So great segue there. So who or what inspired you to take that leap to get into Mary Kay?
Well, and I will say that, Mary Kay was something that was part of our family. I remember growing up as a little girl and going to Grandma's house and, seeing the pink Cadillac. But I never understood it or realized actually how hard, my aunt worked. And, she's been in Mary Kay for 40-some years, and she is a pink Cadillac sales director and lives right in Union Prairie. So when I started, like I said, it wasn't something that I wanted to do, and she just kind of gave me that push. And then I was pregnant, so I was bored, so I started holding some parties, and then I just kind of fell in love with the products. I had never taken care of my skin, so just having that self help with my confidence building and taking care of my skin is why I kind of stuck with it and stayed. And there's so many inspirational women in Mary Kay. I'm sorry, but you just can't find them anywhere else.
So then kind of lean a little bit more into what drew you to the Mary Kay opportunities over the other opportunities out there for sales and just starting your own business.
Sure. Okay, so I mean, it was literally $100 for me to sign up. Even 14 years ago, it's still $35 now, and that's for a virtual kit. And you
So
can,
that's deflation.
it is, but you can sign up for 90 plus the 35. So I knew that if I signed up, and I was, I'm not kidding you. When I told you when I signed up, I was like, yeah. I said I signed up December 8th, and I said, call me in January. And I really didn't think that I was going to do anything with it. But what I found, because there was a lot of other like direct sales companies that were out there, and do you guys remember like the Lululemon like leggings? That was super popular. I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I'm in the wrong business. And then I think there was a jewelry company that was out there, and I was like, oh, I think I'm in the wrong business.
And
But
how
I
many of those are still standing today?
exactly
None.
none, and that is not that I don't totally respect the companies and the women that were in it. It's just that I stuck true with Mary Kay even when I felt like a little doubt, like, ooh, am I in the right field? But Mary Kay's been around for 63 years, so that longevity is what kind of stood there.
Hi, Kathy.
And that I have a consumable product that, you know, women wash their face daily and then they need to rebuy. Where, girl, I think I brought 20 pairs of those leggings to the Goodwill. I wouldn't even be caught dead in them today. And that was like, what, 6 years ago when those leggings were like crazy going everywhere. And so I mean, it's sad when companies shut down because I know that there are so many women that do invest. And I know from the bottom of my heart that direct sales can change a woman's life and the trajectory of where it's going. So,
Okay. Beautiful answer. Beautiful answer. But I mean, you did say something about women cleaning their face. Humans
oh,
need to clean their face.
yes.
Men
Hi,
included.
Christy.
So, what is one misconception that people often have about what you do?
Oh, this is my favorite thing in the whole world.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So many people are like, I could never do what you do. You just sell to people. And feeling like you're selling to your friends, I feel like a lot of people have to get that out of their head, because it's a mind game. And I love when people are like, oh, you're just doing a pyramid scheme. This is a pyramid scheme. I'm like, but it's not. And I feel like I teach women how to take care of their skin. That's what I do. And if I'm ever like, you know, of course I'm in sales, but if I'm ever that pushy girl, you ain't gonna be my customer again. Women do not want to be sold to. They want to be taught, and women want to help other women out. And that is so what I love. And when people say that we are in a little pyramid scheme, if we were, Mary Kay wouldn't be here because pyramids are illegal. But I just always tell people, like, if I were to go get a job at Target tomorrow, I go in, let's say I'm a cashier, and I get all the same training that everybody else is getting, right? And I can work my way up in that level. But at the same time, I'm never going to be like a CEO and be able to bring that income in. And if you look at a pyramid, it's kind of like you got your top guys and then you just filter down. Where with Mary Kay girls, if you signed up on my team tomorrow, you could make more income than I can make. And that's what I love about it, is that there's nobody, like, you can't be like, you know, we all have a 50% discount, so we all make the same. And then as you build your team, you make more income.
So pretty much what you're saying is you get to run your business how you see fit, and the time and the work and the effort that you want to put in will render income.
Absolutely. And that's it. I think you just kind of nailed something right there, where a lot of people think that they have to come in and they have to like work super super hard and start. It's like, no, you just start where you want. You know, you just got women that are going to help you.
We'll ramp you up, get you a little, just like that, just like that. Okay, let's see what we got next here. Oh, this is a good one right here.
Okay.
How has Mary Kay changed your life? Now, this can be professionally or personally. Let's get into it.
Okay. You guys want to be here for like an hour and a half? I mean, I'm just saying.
All right, cut it short. Cut it short.
I will.
We got stuff to do.
The biggest thing is the flexibility. You guys know I have a lot of children that are in sports, and our life is busy all the time, running from different gyms. And this is all the way to my oldest son down to my 7-year-old. And it's like, if I didn't have that flexibility and I was working a 9 to 5, being a teacher like I used to be, I couldn't do what I do with my children. Today was their last day of school. Do I want to cry because they're staying home with me? Yes. But at the same time, I'm so happy that I get to spend that time with them where I can put my schedule in the morning. And that is really, honestly, the biggest thing for me and the confidence building. I was not, when I started Mary Kay, here's what I would do. Hi, Amber, here's my card.
Oh.
And I would just literally do that. And now I talk about Mary Kay because I'm so passionate about her. I'm like, girl, take my card. Let me be a service to you. I would love to help you, if whether it's confidence, whether it's just building good skincare or giving you a makeover. Hi, Ashley.
Hey, girl, hey. Okay. Was there a specific moment that you realized that Mary Kay was a good path for you?
Okay, I'm gonna be really straightforward with this. I was a consultant for about 6 years, and I had babies during the 6 years. I had a stillborn during that 6 years. My life was super crazy, right? Like babies, okay, losing babies, all the things. And I knew once I kind of was in Mary Kay for long enough that I wanted to be a director. And all of a sudden, one day, January 1st, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, I just was like, I'm going to be a sales director in the next 4 months. This is what I'm going to do. And I wrote it down on a piece of paper and I did the work and I got it done. That was a pivotal moment where I was like, I know Mary Kay so well and I know what it's going to do for me. What is holding me back? You know what was holding me back? Right here. In between the noggin. So it was pivotal. I just knew I had to do it, and took a lot of books and a lot of podcasts and a lot of mentoring to get those negative thoughts out of my head.
But hey, that is what you have done here, and that's why we have this group, because you can teach other women to get those negative thoughts out of your head and be a positive person. And hey, you can do anything you put your mind to. All you gotta do is just do it.
Yep.
Just saying. So, what advice would you give to someone that is thinking about joining Mary Kay? And if anyone's thinking about it, do it.
I had no idea what he was asking.
I'm good, ain't I?
I mean, I just want you to know. I was like, no, he was going to show me. I'm like, no, I would rather impromptu. I'm so much better with that. The advice I'd give, try it. You have nothing to lose because it costs $35. And if you choose, you can add that $90. It's $35. $35 plus a free lip oil, and it could change your life. You can walk into Starbucks and spend $35 on 3 drinks. You can go into Target and spend $150. It's not going to change your life. And guess what? Mary Kay might not even change your life, even if you say yes, but at least you tried. At least you were willing. You might just say, I don't want my life to change. I'm great right where I am. But man, I would love a discount on my products. Yes, give me 50% off for the rest of my life on my skincare and cosmetics. You know, just give it a try. If you end up not liking it, it's okay. Everybody still loves you.
Okay, beautiful.
That's my advice. Try it.
Just try it, everybody.
Yep.
Let's do it. Okay, so I mean, you know, it is May. No, it's not. What month is it?
It's June.
There it is. It's June.
My crazy June.
Yep, birthday season. But we have car that we are on the road for, or
on Target.
On Target for. Can we get a little bit of an update about what is going on with the car?
Absolutely. Our team needs $12,000 of wholesale yet to finish our Chevy Trax.
We can do that.
Absolutely, we can do that. How can you guys help? Join our team. Get a facial by your MK girl. Host a party. Get some free products. But when I tell you that that's what we're doing, that has to happen. That is a non-negotiable, happening by June 30th. As we continue to run the race after June 30th, we're going to go for the first ever electric pink Cadillac. They are switching to electric in September. So just because we didn't make our caddy goal this year, which I wanted to do by June 30th, do I want to sit down and cry about it? Sure, but I'm not. I'm going to pull my big girl panties up and say I didn't work hard enough. And I'm going to keep going because we're going to go earn the electric pink caddy.
Bada bing.
Yes, so we have a couple more weeks to do it. Okay, babe, you got time for one more question because I have a spectacular meeting to host in about 8 minutes.
Okay, one more question, huh? Well,
Sure.
you're just gonna cut me off there, huh?
No.
Okay, okay. Let me see here. Let's just get a good one in here. What does a typical week look like for you during Murray K?
Okay, great question. Now I'm going to give it to you from a director's standpoint versus a consultant standpoint because it's all about whatever hours you want to put in. I'm a sales director. I'm going to put in a couple more hours a week than maybe my consultant, but at the same time, don't have to. I typically get up in the morning, drink my coffee.
Where'd the coffee come from?
Well, okay, so I get up in the morning. Somebody delivers my coffee right to my bed every single morning. I do my Bible app and I get my head right for the day. And then depending, if I have a gym day or a non-gym day, I will come down to my office. I will work. I will use Marco and I will coach my girls throughout that. So I coach different women all week long. I will hop on my computer. I will be booking appointments for facials, for glass skincare. I have 6 glass skin events in June. So if you want to plug into any of them, just let me know because they are all in person, one on Zoom. So then I might go pick my daughter up from school at 3 o'clock because she's crying that she doesn't want to take the bus. And then I'll come home and I might work again for an hour. I make my own schedule all week long. Today, then I went and had my hair done. So then I worked a little bit later this evening. And Tuesday nights, I work later. That is my night to work because that is my night with my girls. But every single week is different. And that's what I love because that's how my ADHD brain works. I need to be different. I need, yes, some type of schedule that I have my 6 most important things that I have to accomplish every single day. But I now take my weekends off. I'm with the family on the weekends, and I try to do all of my work Monday through Friday.
Okay, perfect.
So it's typical. So anyways.
There's our questions.
Uh-huh.
There's our answers.
Thank you guys so much for being part of the Mary Kay at Home group. We so appreciate you guys showing up. And, if you're like, how can I help the Beautiful Blessings unit? What can I do? Pray for us. Pray for our unit. Pray that, we all have we all have the God-given abilities to grow and be better humans. And that is what this group is. It's building confidence and helping women out. And maybe somebody's stuck in a job and they're like, man, I could really use some extra income, some self-confidence, all the things. So anyways, we want to say thank you so much for being part of our team. Jalen is going to be with me all through June by my side so that I do not go crazy finishing this car. So just get ready to see his face quite a bit. So thank you guys.